Hey guys, welcome back to Longshores Outdoors. So today we are going to run over to Academy Sports and Outdoors and pick up this little youth Rascal 22 bolt gun. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and run up the road to the Academy and pick up this little Savage youth rifle. And here we are. Academy Sports and Outdoors. The right stuff, the right price. Academy. Does anybody else remember that little jingle? Well, first things first, we got to look at these cool little miniature vehicles. Always got to have something fun for the kiddos to drive around, so they do have a lot of cool options. I really like this John Deere. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and mosey our way over to the firearms and archery. Looks like they got a pretty good layout. This Redfield gun safe holds up to 30 different firearms. Ooh, that's not too shabby. It's really nice to see the ammo back in stock after the pandemic. Seemed like we really had a lot of empty shelves there for a hot while. But at this point, I started filming a little too closely to the this little single shot from Yieldies, and I actually got a warning to stop recording and no photos. All right. Okay, so we're all loaded up. We got the Savage Rascal Youth, and we're gonna jump in the truck, run back to the house, and unbox this guy. See what it looks like. All right. Bye bye, Academy. All right. Go ahead and grab our little Savage Youth. Let's put it here on the workbench. I'm not sure what happened with the original Academy folders, but I think we might need to consider bringing those back. They were definitely much nicer. Made somebody feel like they went back home with a safety kit on, or at least an education kit, because there's a lot of great information that they would put in these things. I'm sure it's still all the same good old-fashioned info, but the presentation is a little lacking, so step it up, Academy. And now the main event. Here we are. We're finally going to unbox this little guy. And first things first, we got to find the teeny little thing. Goodness gracious, is it small? I feel like the box is a little too big. They actually could have probably put it in a much smaller box. But, you know, whatever. Go ahead and slip it out of the plastic packaging here and get our eyes on this guy. I'm partially colorblind, so I'm not too sure how I feel about the color. It's kind of like a blue teal based on what I can tell. But someone might butcher me for that. Might say it's something else. But no, just a simple little synthetic stock. The color is pretty consistent across, you know, from the butt stock all the way to the foregrip. They got this nifty little sticker here. World's safest, most accurate micro fire. The micro rimfire. Go ahead and take our little red safety clip out. It's just lying there in the chamber. Now, we got to go find that bolt. Let's get the carrying bolt assembly and dig that out of here, wherever it is. Got a safety lock here. Always got to have a safety lock for the rifle. That's always a good bet. And the Savage Arms manual. It has all the specs, all the info we need in there. Gives you a breakdown on the parts. I'll set that back in. Hopefully, there it is. Here we are. There's the firing pin assembly, the bolt. So, let's slip it out. Hopefully it's well oiled and clean. Looks to be pretty good. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can't slip it in here easy enough. Sometimes it tends to catch a little when you pull the trigger. There it is. Feels pretty good. it's a short little action, and it doesn't take much effort. So I think that that'll definitely aid for the little guy or little gal. This is a single shot, keep in mind, so there is no magazine. It's a direct feed. You just drop a little 22 LR into the chamber. Safety, as always, these particular safeties, they always are a little catchy when you try to go from safety to fire. So it could use a little bit of machining, maybe a little bit of sandpaper, Dremel, kind of smooth that out, because it does kind of catch. But let's take a close look at this guy for y'all. It's got the little Rascal cap on the end of the buttstock there. No rubber cushion. It's not rubber, so do not be fooled by the appearance. And I do like that this thing has steel sling studs on it. It's got one, of course, at the front and the back. But let me see if I can't line up the sights on this thing. It's got a little Accu peep sight where you're essentially all you have to do is look through that teeny little hole there and just line it up with the front sight at the tip of the barrel. So pretty nifty there. The trigger, it is considered a Accu trigger, and it's adjustable. So it's an adjustable Accu trigger. It feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, you don't have to pull too far back. It's pretty smooth and it's easy to operate. So that's definitely a plus for the little guy or the little gal that's going to be shooting this rifle. But you can see it right there. It really doesn't have to go back far. You really just pull that safety trigger back and then boom. But all in all, I think this is a great small rifle for any young lady or young man out on a property, or maybe somebody that just enjoys going to the shooting range and they want to teach their son or daughter on how to safely operate a firearm. This is a great rifle to start with, and looks like it's got a little 2-year warranty of some kind, I guess. But here's that front sight for you guys, so you can take a close look at it and actually see. It's not a fiber optic. It's literally just a little piece of metal. Seems like they super glued it on there. But let's get this box out of the way real quick. And we got to put a strap on here, a proper sling, a carrying strap, whatever you want to call this. I think with these steel sling studs, we need to, we got to capitalize on that. Most rifles don't come with steel sling studs, so I figure we go ahead and take one of my existing slings and just slap it on here real quick for the little guy. Fun fact, we're actually prepping this for Christmas. So this is going to be one of his Christmas gifts. He is upgrading from his BB gun. He's been shooting a Daisy Buck BB gun for the longest time. And the Red Ryder is a little bit bigger than what he needs. But I'm thinking this is going to be a good step in the right direction for him. He is 7 years old, so this is a great little starter rifle for him. The distance between the trigger and the buttstock is just under 12 inches. And the overall length is just under 31 inches. So if y'all are curious on whether or not it would fit your son or daughter, you can simply measure their arm. And, I mean, it's a very small rifle. It's definitely going to fit. But we got to have some 22 mag, little mini mags. That's the way to go. You can't go wrong with those little 22s. But let's go ahead and lay it out for him here and set it in the sofa. That way when he wakes up to this tomorrow morning, he'll be pleasantly surprised, hopefully over the moon. Well, I'll leave it at that, guys. Appreciate y'all taking the time to watch this video. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we will see y'all on the next video.